Sorry, I'm back. Ooh, we made the baby's like toy. Well, I made the baby's toy last night, and it's pretty awesome. Okay, so we can talk to people.
Oh, well, we had a lot of stumbles along the way.
And hey,
we still
Tooch.
managed to kick butt and save the Luofu without breaking
Well, 7
a
in
sweat.
general is kind of a mixed bag.
Feels
Deer
kinda
is such
surreal.
BS. Oops. Hang on, there we go. Okay.
You don't sound very happy. It may seem like the Stellaron hunters are controlling everything, but we create our own future. No matter how powerful they are,
I
they
didn't
can't
say
make
we
a
were
future
puppets.
that doesn't exist come true. Since showing up, we've saved a lot of people and averted disaster for the whole Xianzhou. Who cares
have
whether
orange-
someone or
whoop,
something was
oranges.
directing it? Be happy. Actually, I was wondering if Diviner Fu could do me a favor. The Matrix of Prescience has amazing powers and can iterate and reiterate Kafka's past. So it got me thinking, if I turned the Matrix on me, could it calculate my past?
Possibly not the worst idea.
Yup. When you're free, let's head over to the Divination Commission together and ask them for a favor.
Returning to the Luofu and Scale Gorge waterscape. It's a surreal feeling. I left so determined. Who would have thought that circumstances would draw me back once more? There are only a handful of individuals who know my identity now. I do not wish to guess what could occur if word gets out. But at least for now, I'm safe.
I mean, it kind of sounds though like if they did blame him, they'd be going against their own beliefs that when they reincarnate, the sins of the old are washed away.
I want to meet the current High Elder of the Vidyadhara. It seems I won't be able to cast off Danfeng's negative karma, so I'd like to learn more about his past. I want to find out what I can do to make up for his sins. If you're planning on an extended stay on the Luofu, I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. I'm sorry.
Is anybody else here? No? I don't see anybody else. Why is it telling me to talk to more people? Oh, because there's, well, there we go. One of those situations where they should stick to their beliefs, but it was a huge sin. Yes!
Things have come to a close for now. It's good.
But I
that you
mean, if
came
dude doesn't
through
even remember
unscathed.
doing it. I know that's like a common thing that's come up. I'm trying to remember where else that's come up, but I know it's come up in something else that I've watched or read or played. I can't remember what though. Where the whole thing is, if you can't remember doing something, should you still be, and you are a different person now, should you still be blamed for doing what you did?
The Master Diviner asked us to.
Whether
pass
it's
on
because
this
of
item
reincarnation
teams.
or
I'll go to the Palace of Astrum and meet
you know,
with you,
something
Cole.
else.
If neither of you has anything urgent, it'd be best if you came too.
It's more than just can't remember. Yeah, I know that, like, the general theory, though, like, it's been in something else that I can't remember. Where in that case, it might have been more of a, like, entire past in the brain was, like, wiped clean. So, like, should they still be held accountable? I can't remember. I can't remember where that was from.
How am I gonna break this to Madame Yuko?
Okay. I talked to everybody. Do I have to talk to this person?
The ambrosial arbor is dormant. Thanks to
But yeah,
everyone's
if it's
hard-fought
fully
battles,
reborn, that's
the
like,
Lawfu
that's
is
even
safe
like...
once more. Before he left, the general told me to handle things at the seat of divine foresight. Fortunately, now that victory has been achieved, the plans we prepared will never see the light of day. However, the general did order that if he were unable to return to duty, then the Master Diviner would take over his duties temporarily.
This is a general,
Alas,
okay?
I'm no healer. I'm afraid I couldn't say. I ordered a military doctor to provide the most comprehensive emergency treatment they could. The Alchemy Commission was caught up in the Sanctus Medicus conspiracy. It took a lot of work to find someone trustworthy enough to heal the general.
If we can help, don't hesitate to ask. I don't know much about medicine, but there are lots of ways to seal wounds and prevent injuries from worsening.
Don't worry. Long-life species are resilient and strong. The general will pull through. He's faced down situations 100 times more dangerous than this. What do we plan on doing? Thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou Alliance was at its wit's end trying to deal with it. Today, nothing's changed. The Arbor was resurrected. Aside from the Arbiter's Lux arrow, I'm afraid that nothing can materially harm it. We might be able to suppress it with the help of the Vidyadhara, but with internal strife ravaging their ranks, I'm afraid it's a long shot.
If you can locate exactly where the Stellaron is within the Arbor, then the Express might be able to help out.
Thank you for your kind offer, Mr. Yang. But something as important and fundamental as the Ambrosial Arbor will require a meeting and deliberation from the 6 Charioteers. Better to wait until the Master Diviner has another 20 or 30 years under her belt. Subduing the enemy is one of the most minor parts of a general's work. They have to meet with the Lawfu's 6 Charioteers and undergo 10 Lords' Commission inspections, all while dealing with the Xianzhou Alliance's top brass. None of it is easy to navigate, but it's a daily responsibility. The crown of a general sits heavy on the head indeed. Ah, I almost forgot. I need to gather data for the Master Diviner's draft report. Bye for now.
Okay, so that was one of the people. A lot of quests around.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I don't care. I'm helping a puppy. Oh, it's time finger something.
You need to keep on living. Everything okay?
I ain't felt the puppy. I don't care for Russian
Huh?
story.
Why is D-Ting talking to you? I've always been nice to cute little animals.
It's not a contest.
You wouldn't understand. All cute things in the world should share a mutual affinity. The first time we met D-Ting was during the Kafka hunt. I could tell there was a mysterious connection between us. Whenever he barked, I understood what he wanted to say. For example, woof woof, woof 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 woof. Meaning, hello dear, I found a strange thing at the port of Cloudford. You may want to come and have a look for yourself.
Daddy wake you up? Hang on. Mommy's here. It's okay. It's okay. Up in his sleep like that. He just need to make it work. There's that smile. We are fully awake and playful. We're not pushing. Baby babe. I mean, he could just be awake. He's been asleep. He's been sleeping for like almost an hour. Hi? You waking up? I'm just gonna go back, but she'll pull you over when Sandy's fast. Hi. Sorry, guys.
D-Ting can convey a lot of information with only a few sounds. So what did D-Ting find at the port? Come on, let's go check it out.
Okay. What? Oh, way down here. Do you want to come up? Okay, hang on. You want to come up?
Noise.
Hang on, guys. Sorry. You want up? You want up? Hi. You need some food? I mean, you just ate before your nap.
Noise.
Okay. Come on, we're gonna go chase the puppy. Go see what the puppy wants.
Little D-Ting says he's been dutifully searching for clues all over the Xianzhou. He notified us as soon as he found something strange. So what does he want us to take a look at?
Chase the puppy. Yeah. A Drade chaser lying on the ground, its light green vein flashes out an image of a teenager in the air.
This is Yang Xiang, retainer to General Jing Yuan. I'm in active pursuit of a fugitive. The situation is unpredictable and developing rapidly, so I've planted this Jade Tracer to record my whereabouts, in case I lose contact. If anyone finds this tracer, please take it to the seat of Divine Foresight, so the Cloud Knights have the necessary intel to act swiftly.
Ah, so it's a recording device. Diching must have
You're
heard
okay.
its signal and called us over here to investigate. He looks about 8 or 9 years old, and he's already the General's retainer? The Xianzhou really does have some child prodigies, huh? Given everything that's been happening on the Xianzhou recently, I reckon the only fugitive worthy of a retainer's attention would be a Stellaron hunter. I wonder how he's getting along.
Check the log. Should work with my team. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, and let's try that.
Blade tracking entry. Traces run cold at Starskiff Haven. I'll have to ask the Cloud Knights in the area if they saw anything. Captain, could you spare a moment?
Yanqing? Why are you all the way out here on the front lines? Shouldn't you be back at the seat of Divine Foresight?
The General already has a lot on his plate. As his retainer, it's my duty to share the burden. Nothing new to report, I assume?
Correct. After this Blade escaped from the shackling prison, he disappeared into thin air. I wonder if he's even still on the ship.
Or perhaps he had no intention of escaping in the first place.
What foul demons found their way across the stars to wreak havoc on the Luofu?
That's why I'm here, to help the General eliminate those demons.
Is that so? I didn't receive any orders from the General.
This is a covert operation.
Then shall we dispatch a few knights for this operation of yours?
I'm guessing he's not there with
I
permission.
appreciate the gesture, but the fewer people who know about a covert operation, the better. Making a big show of it will only scare the snake deeper into the grass. A good hunter must operate alone. Dispatch a few knights. Huh. How incapable does he think I am? I might be young now, but just you wait. Ha! If the Psycrane hadn't been damaged, we could have extracted some footage. It's no longer an option.
I mean, it still has a hard drive, right? Oh wait, sparkle, sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle. The heavens open for good fortune. The sun turns to a lucky spot. Receiving the slip is no small feat. Today you are in for good luck. Final sentence is crossed out in something else. If guests arrive from afar, thou shalt rush to their service, fulfill their every wish, and respect them with utmost care, so to turn good fortune into ill fate.
The Master Diviner is always boasting about her foresight. Didn't manage to foresee this disaster, did she?
Previous records skipped. East Cloud for an incident and all related documents have been checked. A total of 32 Psycranes were deactivated and no members of personnel were found to be trapped. Received reports from evacuated persons that a suspected criminal had been sighted at the Yanshu docks. Dispatched 3 members of my unit to assess. 3 team members dispatched have yet to return and cannot be contacted. Put together another group to look for them. I got to where Yi lost contact, and I saw that strange tree. Him. Yi and everyone else are staked onto branches of that thing. That thing with growing all over his body. Okay, so people got converted
Perimeter is
into
well
something.
guarded, but there are no traces of the fugitive passing through. It seems he has no intention of leaving the Luofu for the time being.
Just a bunch of goods and missing shit.
The Skyfaring Commission really made a mess of this. Who knows if we'll ever find all these missing ships? Starskips are blocked from entering or exiting. There's no way the fugitive got through. But if he fled toward the interior of the ship, it'll be hard to track him down over such a vast
Are
area.
you falling asleep again?
A fugitive would still have to rely on
He might be
starskips to
falling
travel
back
between
asleep.
different
Hang on.
delves. If we start by investigating the
You falling back
starskip he
asleep?
stole, maybe we
Hi.
can get a lead. Guess it's back to the docks again.
No, not falling asleep? What? Do you need food? I mean, we had his appointment yesterday and he wasn't fat, so...
A bright edge that can cut jade. And the stars shift within it. A fine sword and
Apparently he's, like, very tall/long, though, so... Which is funny, because I'm somewhat short. So...
Looks like the influence of the Stellaron spirits is growing. So, how many of my moves can you block?
What does this do? What?
Blade in flight!
We're just having fun.
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection.
To the finish.
Commencing research.
Smashy, smashy.
Playing dead? What a childish trick.
Poke.
Excuse me, coming through.
I'm on guard. To the finish.
Time for some sword play!
Sounds like more business.
There we go. Ow. Well, I got a healer at least. I won't be surprised if he's a little extra sleepy. Hey, it's only Chaos. New player. I've been playing since the PS5 release. But I am still catching up on story, yes.
What's this? This kind of wound is not the work of a Cloud Knight. The best prey is one that leaves
How are you
traces.
doing?
Here, Duting. Let's follow the scent.
I've got a couple of people who play this excessively that are helping me out, though, so... Well, if I have questions. How am I liking the game? I'm really enjoying it. It fits a really nice niche for me right now because I have a 4-month-old.
Civilians are still getting attacked? Where are the Cloud Knights?
So...
Hey, don't panic! I'll get you out of there!
It's nice having something that I can play where I don't have to worry too much if I have to, like, just drop the controller and go do something.
So, how many of my moves can you block?
So...
Strike with heart!
We're just having fun.
I'm really digging the story in it. You're doing good? I am doing very well. Excited to get back to some other games I've been wanting to play, but Star Rail and possibly No Man's Sky will be regular appearances on top of the other story finite games. I have no idea what this guy's stuff does, so... What is this? Hmm. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated.
Target specimen sighted.
Ah, script.
Lance ablaze.
Yeah, if you're a huge fan of this game, two of my biggest regulars are... Lots of discussion goes on in the Discord about it.
They were on their feet a second ago.
Thank you for your assistance, young man.
Just doing my job. The port has been sealed off. Why are you here alone?
I came with a merchant ship. The shadows of old friends have returned to my thoughts of late. I came to reunite with them and relive old times. Who would have imagined the Luofu could become such a dangerous place?
You chose a bad time to visit, I'm afraid. There's been an incident. It won't take long for the General to fix it, though. This place isn't safe. We should head to the nearest Cloud Knight garrison. By the way, did you see a man?
Am I going for a Ho-Ho or Argenti? I'm not sure. Right now, I'm trying to get
apologies.
Numby because I want to do a critter, like,
I'm registered with the
essentially
Cloud
like calling it
Knights. Your
Animal
name is?
Farm build. I want to have a team that's like all people with little critters.
Nice to meet you. Miss Jingliu? Allow me to lead the way.
So, I mean,
You might have to take a
I
bit
don't
of a
usually
detour, but I promise
min-max.
to get you to the Cloud Knight safely.
So, I've got Tachil and Tooch help me make sure that I don't make any big mistakes. But aside from that, I just kind of dig around for the most part.
Where exactly are
I'm
we
not gonna
headed,
lie.
young man?
To the docks. Don't worry, you'll be safe.
Okay. I might be able to get the camera back on, but hang on. What are you doing? Okay, flip the baby. Am I good on healers? I've been using Lynx a lot. Alright, lately. Are you tired? Wanna lie back down? Whew. There we go. See if we can keep that on. Like right now, I've been running with the main character, Lynx, Jinglu, and Sushang, I think. But I'm trying to get Sushang. I have Gwynephen, Numby, and then Tachil mentioned that I think it was like what was it? Tachil Bayou is probably my best bet for a healer that'll fit my cute critter team.
So, are you from one of the other Xianzhou ships? The Yaoqiang? The Fanghu?
Lynx and Tasha, yeah.
I'm from the
I don't like that Tasha explodes the teddy bear, though.
There's a ship called the Songcheng? Why haven't I heard of it?
Bayou's a dragon. Well, she's got the cute little horns and the tail.
Miss Jinglu, how long has it been
yes,
since you
Max.
set foot on the Luofu?
She shoots a teddy bear in order to heal everybody.
Just
Do
making
not
conversation.
approve.
I wanted you to know I was still here.
Hey? Okay. The horror.
Let's get going, miss. Careful. Take your time.
You have to have your full high cloud quintet, so... I just like, because I did the same thing with, like, Genshin, too. It's like, I don't really use, like, the top tier characters necessarily. I use whatever I think is fun or
Where
gimmicky.
do we go from here?
Shh, quiet.
Say no
We've
further,
got
it's
trouble to deal with
lore
first.
spoiler. Yeah, no worries.
Wait here a moment, miss. I'll be right back.
Oh, I don't have any of them on my team. Hang on.
What was that? Was that the wind?
Who are you and what are you doing here?
Time for some
You've come at the
Got some like
perfect
weird
time,
shit in
little
my
one.
back right now.
We could use your blood to irrigate
maybe
the
this
celestial traces.
Little one! This little one is about to teach you a big lesson. Strike with heart!
We're just having fun.
commencing research.
Whoops, wrong button. Ah, it works.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
To travel far away. For a tough case like
I'm also a bit of a pyromaniac, so I like my fire characters.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Where did these guys come from? Huh, the general was right. There's a threat lurking on the Xianzhou
Yeah,
itself.
Tachil's one of my big
You are quite the
Star Rail
sword
players.
master,
So.
young man.
And Tooch.
You saw that?
I heard it. A sword whistles through the air and rings out upon contacting the enemy. Whilst invisible to the eye, such signals reveal the quality of one's swordplay. As a musician listens to the notes of a song, so a poet listens to its rhyme. And in the flow of combat, A skilled swordmaster delivers both with their blade. I'll wager the Cloud Knight's capable of wielding 6 flying swords at a time. Number few, indeed.
Thanks, miss.
However, your zealousness inhibits your ability to hide your line of attack.
Huh?
Which causes your sword's song to become somewhat mumbled at the end.
Ouch.
I guess the connection between music and swordplay is real after all. The general told me something similar. He said my swordplay was too proud and angular. He said it lacked the maturity required to win the title of Sword Champion.
Sword Champion. If I recall correctly, that title is bestowed on one who reaches the pinnacle of swordsmanship in the Cloud Knights. But that was a long time ago.
Right! Ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the title of Sword Champion has gone unclaimed. But once everything settles down and the combat art ceremony returns, it's a title I'm determined to win.
The Cloud Knights have many martial arts traditions. Who was it that instructed you in swordplay, young man?
I see you're no stranger to the art. I won't keep you in suspense. My master is none other than General Jing Yuan of the Luofu.
General.
I know you haven't visited for a long time, but surely you've heard of General Jing Yuan. He says he has no affinity with the sword, that his skills are getting rusty. Well, if that's true, I never noticed from his training.
Oh, let's bring the baby back.
All right, the coast is clear. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, there you go. Not awake yet to put him on his mat, but... Investigate. Master Primus had ordered all disciples to head to one specific delve and guide the mystical roots to grow and thrive. However, we were shocked to learn the disciple Rose Mallow, who was responsible for the Shenzhou docks at the Cloudford, has perished under the hand of various Outworlders. Before immense duties, one ought to put aside personal vengeance. You shall now take over Rose Mallow's task. Do not disappoint the Master Primus.
The Starskip voyage log can be accessed through the dock navigator array.
Hey! What? Ah? Why do I have to... Okay, hang on. Whoops, wrong way. No? Hey, what is wrong?
Active Starskiff, active Starskiff, there! This one goes past the Divination Commission and the Artisanship
Do you
Commission.
need another nap? Did not return coordinates. So it looks like 3 went out.
Well, my work here is finished. Now to make sure you get to a safe destination.
Given the present circumstances, Cloud Knight Garrison probably isn't a safe destination. Wouldn't you say?
Correct. So we're not going there. I'm taking you to the Shackling Prison. Safe, well-guarded, plenty of food, and a place to sleep.
Young man, if you wish to apprehend someone, shouldn't you
I was
have
gonna
a
say,
reason?
yes, let's just take a
Suspicious
random
behavior
person
and
to
half-truths.
prison.
Those alone are reason enough. You think you can fool me just because I'm a child?
I mean, that's not really
a sealed off
reason
port
enough.
with a stranded passenger?
Maybe here, but...
Unlikely. Not to mention you walking the whole way here without so much as a stumble. You can see as well as I can. The biggest giveaway was your comment about my swordplay. Correctly guessing the number of swords from the sound alone? You'd have to be more than human. You're not blind at all, are you?
I never claimed to be. You came up with that yourself.
I mean, it's true.
Fear not, young man. I hold no grievance against you, and have never held ill intent towards the Xianzhou. The black veil covering my eyes is
Time for
merely
Yanqing to
proof
get
of my
bullied again.
resolve to never look back, to never fall again into Mara and destruction. I came here to catch
My
one
hand is
person.
hijacked right now.
It's quite fortunate that our paths have crossed.
The one you're looking for. Is it Blade?
He's trying to sleep, though.
He goes by Blade nowadays. A fitting name for someone who dedicated his mind and body to the ways of the sword. Take me to him, young man. You are no match for me, and therefore, no match for Blade either. Let me accompany you.
He's still tired.
There's no need to throw your
Except to
life
stop
away.
him from pulling the pacifier out until he falls
We've not
asleep.
even drawn swords yet, and you declare yourself the winner? Let me offer you a word of advice. Don't underestimate me.
I was hoping to avoid a conflict with the Cloud Knights. How about this? Let's have ourselves a little contest. We can use the abominations that have infested the Luofu as target practice, and see whose sword can slay more and slay faster.
And if I win?
Then I will obediently follow you to the Shackling prison and receive whatever judgment awaits me there.
You're okay?
Don't worry.
Here.
I'll keep my end of the bargain. But if I win, you have to share Blade's whereabouts with me. Fair enough?
A Cloud Knight never gambles with official business. But in any case, you won't beat me.
I admire your confidence. But what was it you said earlier about declaring a winner before swords were drawn?
Kinda
It would
deserves
seem
it.
we've cleared every abomination from the area. Let's find another location and continue our contest.
Okay.
May the best swordmaster win. This place is brimming with Mara, the perfect environment for honing one's skills. Surely slaying abominations doesn't count as gambling with official business?
How do we tell who's won?
We go from here to the end of the path without leaving a speck of abomination behind us. The first one to the end wins.
Deal.
Lead the way.
Let's just say, wouldn't it be better to like just stay right behind her until she
What
attacks
if
the
you're
last
just
guy
using
and
this
then
as a chance to
hit the
escape?
end while she's attacking?
Jingyuan
Crouch is under the
trained you
mentorship
alright.
of one of the High Cloud Quintet, picking fights with 3 other members.
Was that the wind?
It's okay.
Show me what you got. So, how many of my moves can you block?
We're just having fun.
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection.
We're okay. Get some sleep. Oh, we're playing one-handed again.
Blade in flight!
We're just having fun. Try this on for size.
Commencing research. Excuse me, coming through.
I'm on guard. To the finish.
Strike with heart.
That...
I think something bit me.
Not bad, not bad.
Sounds like more business knocking.
I want to make sure he doesn't do too much.
I owe you one.
Okay, my hand should be good.
Where'd she go? I didn't even see you overtake me.
Too slow, young man.
You're okay.
But how is that possible?
What kept you this time? You'll need to work harder. Otherwise, you won't even catch me in a star skiff. I haven't had this much fun in a long time.
Hey!
A long time has passed since I wielded this sword.
There
The
you
heat
go.
of combat nearly cast me into the darkness. Come, young man. I'll let you finish up. I'll let you make 3 moves. Draw your sword. Don't you know it's rude to keep an elder waiting?
Blade in flight.
Hesitant, weak. What happened to that confidence of yours?
Strike with heart.
My turn. Once you draw your sword, you must strike down your adversary in one blow without turning back.
Blade in flight.
Jing Yuan taught you how to slay abominations. But did he ever teach you how to deal with the Mara struck? The answer is, there is no difference. The sword pierces the body and severs its life. If this sword came for your throat, would you be able to deflect it? Did you think this sword play was just a game of victory and defeat? Future sword champion. Try harder.
Enough!
I mean, I took out the last one.
Your final move was the only one that didn't disappoint.
Nobody wants
I
you in the
lost.
room, apparently.
Yeah, I know.
Our contest has not yet come to
Here.
a conclusion. For I have yet to make my final move. And the field has no opponent. Unsheathing this sword without merit is to blaspheme the divine
bringing
will
you
of the Rainbow
It's
Arbiter.
okay.
And invite calamity.
You...
Even with your strength, if you were to cross paths with Blade, it would mean death for you. I can give you a more dignified end than dying at his hands. To die as a swordmaster, having witnessed the perfection of my technique, refined 1,000 times over. What say you to that, young man?
Well, it's pretty dark. they give you 3 options, but they're all the same.
You have courage.
Come on, calm down. You are okay.
I deflected it?
I'll take those records you found. Thank you, young man.
You're okay.
That move was a token of my appreciation. We were fated to meet this day, and in days to come.
This mysterious woman also wants to find the whereabouts of Blade. No matter what she wants to do with the fugitive, she must not be allowed to get to him first. I have to pick up the pace.
No.
No matter what she wants to do with the fugitive.
I almost wonder
she
if
must
he's
not be
actually
allowed
gonna
to
get
get to
fever
him
from
first.
his...
I have to pick up the pace.
There's a small chance he could be developing a fever or something. He got a bunch of his vaccinations yesterday.
The end? There's nothing else in the operations log?
Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna pick you up, okay? Hang on.
That Jingliu seems pretty dangerous. The Stellaron crisis sure has attracted a lot of strange people to the Lawfu. Shouldn't we hand this over to
Here,
Qing
you
Yuan
can
as
stay
soon
with
as
me,
possible?
okay? There you go. Maybe he's hungry still. Hang on. Hey, come here. What's wrong? Mom. Okay. You can't have that. There we go. Try that. Yeah, he was hungry again.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I mean, I guess that's okay though. It's about lunchtime, so.
What is your purpose for entering the seat of divine foresight?
When he's done, I actually might take a short break and go get myself some lunch. Dingwan's apparition turned to you. You're not sure whether this is some kind of automatic audio-visual answering technique or real-time remote materialization. Dingwan's hologram waves. The Jade Tracer emits a beam of light as the illusory figure flickers.
Without a doubt. This Jade Tracer belongs to Yanqing. I can't thank you enough.
Who's Jinglu?
You already accessed the recordings?
Maybe.
She accidentally pressed a button.
No harm done. She was my mentor and my superior when I was a member of the Cloud Knights. However, she left the Xianzhou a long time ago.
Silent
If
for a
you
while.
see her, be sure to keep your distance and notify me immediately.
Oh, quick, hide.
He took on the charge of pursuing a major criminal. It is not my place to impede him for fear of his well-being. That is the nature of the Cloud Knights and their duty. I do have confidence in him, though. Forgive me, but I cannot disclose this information.
No more questions.
Thank you again for your help, friends from the Express. The situation remains unpredictable, so take care. I hope to be able to drink and talk freely with you once again, when everything is settled.
Cool. Okay, now main quest. Oops.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Up here, apparently.
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10 Lords.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Luofu from the Stellaron crisis.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct.
Left this behind.
Tingyun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Tingyun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Tingyun?
Madame Yukong.
I'm sorry.
I mean, that's a good question. Where'd the real one go?
It's just hard for
Was
me to
that her actual
accept.
body, or...?
Thank you for bringing Tingyun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long-life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Ting Yun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but she's still one of us here at the Skyfaring Commission. A victim caught up in a wider conflict. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Ting Yun from the Lord Ravager who tarnished her identity. I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Ting Yun's whereabouts, but at present, This is the least I can do for her. I'd like to ask you all to witness this event with me.
Alright. He's back down, at least for now.
I've instructed Yen Ming to sort through Ting Yun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out to place around the star skiff.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as per your wishes, Madame Yukong.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony. If you need anything, that's where I'll be.
Alright guys, hold tight. I'm gonna go get some lunch, and then I will be right back.